Jinger Duggar and husband Jeremy have been among the most open in the family after Josh's heiress Jinger Duggar and her husband Jeremy have been in the news a lot lately, namely for being the biggest names in the 19 kids and counting family to speak out against the upbringing. That growing up experience led Jinger to feel a pervasive sense of shame and led her brother Josh Duggar to ultimately end up in jail after being found guilty on child pornography charges. It wasn't easy writing a book about her experiences. It wasn't easy speaking out against her brother, but now the married couple is being honest about exactly why they felt it was the right thing to do. In a lengthy interview touching on a variety of topics, one thing Jinger and Jeremy homed in on over and over again was speaking out even though it was difficult. Growing up, Jinger said her parents pushed having a good heart, but she also noted, "I think you see even within that setting the performance-based thing." She and her husband candidly informed Allie Beth Stuckey that you can see this with Josh. How outwardly he looked like a follower of Christ, but that there was a whole other side to her eldest brother that made him two-faced. Why Josh Duggar has two sides, the outward and the inward. It was Josh's behavior, from the molestation report to his Ashley Madison cheating scandal and ultimate arrest on possessing and receiving child abuse materials, that led Jinger to write her new memoir. She said she finds it hard to talk about what she's seeing with her brother, but that she wants to make it clear that Christian belief is not what has been manifested in her brother after a lifetime of shame and purity teachings. Josh Duggar and his wife Anna seemingly had a perfect Christian relationship. Their courtship followed the rules their beliefs had laid out for them. They had a bunch of Duggar babies, and for a time he worked for the Family Research Council, a nonprofit Christian organization that focuses on pro-life and pro-marriage education, and that Duggar reportedly used to help him live a lie. He was a bit of a pillar in his religious community, all while maintaining a habit of downloading child abuse materials. She's been open about Josh Duggar being a phony in the past, but her latest comments really make the connection to her upbringing and how it leads to falseness clear. Why Jinger Duggar spoke up about Josh and the Bill Gothard teachings she'd grown up with. Jinger said she made the choice to write her new book, Becoming Free Indeed, opens in new tab. Even though she straight up says she knew there would be pushback. She and Jeremy talked about the environment she'd grown up in, an environment that was so into purity, she says her parents couldn't even have candid conversations with her about what would happen if she were married. Since she was part of the 19 kids and counting clan, and this growing up experience was documented throughout most of her life on TV, she says she knew there would be pushback to writing her book. While some of it has been positive, she does feel some detractors have made assumptions about her motivations and the direction of her life that just aren't true or kind even. While Josh Duggar's actions and arrest didn't push her away from God and Christianity, she and Jeremy were very clear that they no longer prescribed to Bill Gothard's teachings. She and her husband prescribed to a gentler, more open version of Christianity. She said she wants to have candid conversations with her children about sex and marriage, so they don't feel guilty when they catch feelings as she did. Per the former reality star, that was totally missing from Bill Gothard's teaching and that whole setting, and ultimately, that's why she and Jeremy left to start a new life in Los Angeles.